Congratulations to all of you who have been selected for IBPS PO Mains examination. I was very happy to see all the comments and the messages saying that you have been successful. So really very happy for you. So right now the time is very less, so you have to be very focused about how you are going to use your time. So understand that you cannot definitely go ahead and prepare it in the same way that you were doing earlier, because the time now is quite less. Okay, so what you have to do, first of all, if you are somebody who has also been selected in SBI PO, for example, if you are giving the mains for SBI PO, so I would suggest that since the exam is on 29th, right, so you won't have much time. The main thing you have to do is you have to continue with your mocks for the SBI PO mains examination. So continue with your SBI PO mains mocks, and I feel that if you are doing the SBI PO mains mocks, then separately you don't have to do the IBPS PO mains mocks, because I feel that it's going to be covering your preparation very well. Just remember that for the general awareness section, now this is very important, you have to start from at least from 1st of August. If you can cover July, it is really nice, but not really necessary. 1st August, and you have to read till 22nd January for SBI PO, whatever I have already told you. But for IBPS PO, you have to read till 29th January 2021. So till 29th January, you have to read it, because your exam is on 4th February 2021. So try and read at least till that time. I think that the more you can cover, the better it is. And some months, of course, November, December and January, these 3 months are very important for your general awareness preparation, and I'm hopeful that if you do this, then it's going to be very helpful for you. And also do not neglect your descriptive section. I have seen that lots of people are neglecting it, and a lot of you told me to give a list of topics for the descriptive, and I will definitely try and just sum up some of them. I've been a bit busy lately. I'll try and sum up some list of topics, and I'll post it on Telegram so that you can check it. And I hope that you don't have to write essays every day. You try and write at least 4 or 5 essays and 4 or 5 letters, and just prepare those topics. So those topics, a lot of different topics are there for this examination. So if you have some key points, if you have those small bullet points prepared, then it becomes much easier for you. And for the banking awareness, yeah, I have the entire series, and you can check out those videos. It will be very nice. I'll try and make another MCQ series on that. So only one MCQ video that is left, so it will be coming soon. And once that is done, I think that banking awareness is you can do it. You can rely on my series, and it's going to be very helpful for you to actually cover it comprehensively. So yeah, that's how you can cover banking awareness. And for the rest of the sections like quant, reasoning and English, I have made so many videos, and I have given you so many different avenues by which you can excel in those sections. And just have to remember that there will be, of course, lots of surprises, and questions they may be very difficult, so you have to be ready for that. And you can try and formulate some kind of a strategy, so you can think about which things I am going to definitely target, which things I'm going to attack at the first stage whenever I see that paper. So you have to make that list yourself from your mock tests. And remember that mock tests are very important. So at least try and complete your mock tests 3 or 4 days before the examination actually begins. And like I said, that if you have been preparing for SBI PO, then you can rely on the PO mocks, the SBI PO mocks, mains mocks. And if you are not preparing for the SBI PO mains, then IBPS PO mains mocks will also be just fine, and you can do that. And don't be doing all the time mocks, because that really doesn't help you to understand where you're going wrong. So once you have done that mock, you are going to actually analyze it, and then 2 days later you do another mock. Don't do it each and every single day, because you can use that time to actually fine tune on the things that are missing for you. And I have also mentioned this in my previous video on SBI PO. So what you can do is you can think about it. Like if you feel that some sections I am really struggling with, then you can allocate 1 day to that particular topic, and you can just try and get the basics cleared out, and you can actually just practice as many problems as possible. So for example, if your quant is not really great or your reasoning is not really great, then allocate one day, total day for that, and except for your general awareness and the banking awareness practice, you are going to do only that subject, and you are going to practice as many questions as possible from that subject, so that it becomes much more easier to you. And in this last stretch that we have, I think that just incessantly improving on the things that you are having problems with, that is going to be the key. And as I said, that you have to have that strategy. So you have to know that when I see that quant paper, which is the question that I need to do first. So you have to quickly scroll through the questions, find the one that you want to do, and you have to go and do that. So the questions, choosing them, it is going to be vital. And just believe me in this, that if you choose the wrong question, then you are done for. So be very careful about that. In your mock tests, you have to understand which is the data interpretation that I can do, which is the data sufficiency question that I can do, which are the types of arithmetic questions that are easy for me, that are natural for me, and just go ahead and do those, because you don't have to solve the entire paper. The cutoff does not go high, and you have to just be accurate. Accuracy plays a vital role. This is not about the number of attempts. It's all about the accuracy. Remember this important thing. Accuracy matters a lot. And the quant is, of course, going to be like that. For reasoning, lots of people have problem with the puzzle section, and I can tell you that you don't need to actually go ahead and solve so many puzzles. So even though we have sectional cutoff for this examination, it's very less. And even if you do like one puzzle, or even if you do 0 puzzles and you solve all the critical reasoning, the logical reasoning, and all the data sufficiency questions and all the other types of questions that you have, then you can, I think, easily clear the cutoff. So you don't have to worry about that. Practice your direction sense, your blood relations, coding, decoding, and inequalities. So those things you can practice, and you can easily clear the cutoff. So don't be too worried about the seating arrangement, about the puzzles. Try them, do whatever is possible, and always attempt them at the end of the paper. And finally, coming to English, there's not a lot of technicalities involved. Both the RCs are going to be very important. I have seen this in the mains examinations. If you are focusing on the reading comprehensions, if you are doing both of them, then your chances of getting more marks, they actually increase quite a lot. So try and do both the reading comprehensions. If you have like whatever reading comprehensions are there, just complete it, and the sentence correction and paragraph completion, all those types of questions, and close the test. If you get, then you can complete it. And there are some compound questions that come up, so try and be very careful about those, and para jumbles especially if they come. So paragraphs, they are jumbled, and there's a different type of question also that comes sometimes, like you have different types of paragraphs that you have to match actually with there's some kind of a match the following kind of thing happening. So you can try and do those things, but only keep them for the end. So whenever you are doing practice sessions, remember to keep this in mind. You have to always understand where you are lacking, what are your natural strengths, and you have to actually create that algorithm, and you have to create that way by which you are going to attempt that paper. And I'm sure that if you are following all of these things, if you are just going ahead and without any fear attempting this examination, you are going to be successful. So don't be worried. Believe in yourself. I know that you are going there to succeed. You have it in you, and you have made it this far. This is the final stretch, and I am pretty sure that in 2021 you're going to have a job. That is the thing that should be motivating you. You need to see yourself as an IBPS PO officer, and I'm sure that if you are putting it your best, honest, hard work, you, my friend, are going to make it. All the very best from my end.